What's good, everybody? Just wanted to come talk a little bit. Victory Monday. Feeling good. I just wanted to say a couple things. First off, one of the main purposes of this video, to Jets, Raiders, Buccaneers, and Giants fans. I know I've told some of you this individually, but I really wanted to tell you all now on a video. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you guys so much for passing up on the monster that is on our defense known as Josh Allen. It's amazing that he even failed us, and we have you guys to thank for that. Not going to say thank you to Arizona. I think, they got Kyler Murray, who was definitely probably should have been the number one overall pick, and, I think that Mitch is going to end up being a pretty good quarterback, so can't really fault them for doing that. San Francisco, they of course got Nick Bosa, so can't really fault them for doing that. Both of them have 7 sacks right now, and they're going to win AFC and NFC Defensive Rookie of the Year. It's pretty much what pass rushers in this draft. It's pretty much Bosa's 1A, Josh Allen's 1B. So, I know 49ers fans will probably come up on here and try to give me some argument that Nick Bosa's just way better. But, that's cool. That's good you guys feel that way. I personally feel you can make an argument either way. So, not really gonna fault them for taking him. Nick Bosa's a fucking beast. I'm not gonna deny that. But the rest of the way down to 7th overall, the Jets taking Queenan Williams, which I haven't even fucking heard that guy's name since he's been drafted. So, and I've looked up his numbers. Really not doing shit. I think his brother has more fucking stats on our team than he does. I don't know if he's supposed to be one of those guys that don't show up on the stat sheet or not, but I guess it's working. But, thank you, Jets fans, for that. After him, the Oakland Raiders took Clelin Ferrell, which, it's funny as shit. The draft expert thought that Clelin Ferrell was going to be better than Josh Allen. Awesome. I've thanked Ash 6 many times, or Ash Raider, whatever he's going by these days, many times because we're in a couple chats together, so I've thanked him many times for that. And Raider Band, Pistol, Raiders 1993, the rest of the Raider Nation, I want to thank you guys for that. Tampa Bay Bucs, they took Devin White, who's, he's alright, I guess, but he ain't making the impact that Josh Allen's making. So, thank you, Tampa Bay. I've thanked my brother for this a lot. He's a Tampa Bay Bucs fan, but RTP, Cameron Dawson, if you guys are watching this and I haven't personally thanked you guys, I appreciate you. And then Giants fans, I'm pretty sure I've thanked Meet the Mets for this at least once. But the rest of those guys, Cop Pizzle, fuck else, Vape Time, Bad Dog, all those guys, it's too many to name, but, Terabelli, thank you guys so much for taking Daniel Jones, something no one really thought was a sane person would do, and I'll give you guys credit. Daniel Jones, I think, could transition into a pretty good quarterback at the NFL level. So, good on you guys for that. But the problem is, you could have taken him with your second first-round pick and got Josh Allen. Just imagine your team, and especially since you just traded for Leonard Williams, imagine your defensive line right now if you had Josh Allen. Crazy. And minus Dexter Lawrence, which I don't really know how he's doing. I don't think he's doing much, but yeah. But I know it's hard to say that a guy who was a 7th overall pick could end up being the steal of the draft, but a guy who easily was a top 5 talent, maybe even a top 3 talent, Josh Allen was a fucking steal. he's got like he's on a defensive line with Yannick Ngakoue and Calais Campbell, neither of which are having bad seasons, but he has more sacks than them. That is fucking crazy. Like, Josh Allen's a fucking animal. Like, I know I was high on T.J. Hawkinson, but I'm happy this dude's on our D line. Like, extremely happy. And like, our D line in general has played great. Like, not just him, even though he's kind of flew under the radar, even though he's leading the team in sacks. But I mean, Avery Jones and DeJuan Smoot, like, I think them playing DeJuan Smoot more at D tackle really saved his career, because I think he's getting he's gotten a lot of interior pressure, and he has 4 sacks this year, and Avery Jones is playing great. Like, we haven't missed a beat without Marcel Darius, and Akeem Spence has made a couple plays yesterday. Like, I think our D line, despite losing Malik Jackson and now Marcel Darius is gone for probably the season. He might be gone, and he may have played his last game when in Cincinnati with the Jags, but our D line's gonna be good. Like, it's solid for a long time. I just think we need to keep everyone that's on it together for a while. Gotta pay Yannick, of course, and then just all these guys are locked up for a little bit, so I think our D line is really playing to its full potential finally, and we have we had a monster first round pick. That's something Dave Caldwell had the choice between Hawkinson and Josh Allen. Like, that's something even he couldn't fuck up. So good on that. But I love our next man mentality, like how shit's been going. Trey Herndon, all the shit people have talked about him, the guy came out and got 2 interceptions. Granted, it's against Sam Darnold, but it's a good sign to see for a guy who's supposed to be replacing Jalen Ramsey, basically. I'm not gonna sit here and say he definitely should be a starter next year, but it at least gives us a little depth at corner if we do acquire somebody else. Ronnie Harrison still making plays. He had a sack. Like, I'm still trying to figure out why Jamal Adams gets so much attention. Like, what the fuck did he even do yesterday? Drop an interception that got tipped into his hands? Like, what the fuck has he done? Like, I'm still trying to, like, he's good, but, like, I'm just trying to figure why people think this dude's an elite talent, and why certain faggots feel we should have picked him instead of Leonard Fournette. Like, I really don't understand it or see it with this guy. But I don't know. That's just me. Trade deadline is tomorrow. We were rumored to be going after Leonard Williams, which would have been awesome. But I'm alright, honestly. Like, I think our D-line's playing exceptional. It's arguably one of the best defensive lines in the NFL right now. But he just got traded to the Giants. We were rumored to be targeting Robbie Anderson, which I'd be happy if it happened, if it's for a good price. But honestly, I think we're good on that too. Like, I like that Chris Conley stepped up the last couple games. Like, he had 100 yards and a touchdown, caught that fucking ridiculous touchdown Minshew throw. He stepped up when, I guess he's heard these rumors, and like, nah, motherfucker, we're good. We don't need another receiver. I got, me, Chark, and Westbrook got this. And, Keelan Cole's even stepped up. Like, he caught a touchdown. I think with all these guys, DJ Chark still leading the AFC in receiving yards and tied for league in touchdowns, which, by the way, if this continues and he doesn't make the Pro Bowl, it's a fucking tragedy beyond tragedies. So, yeah. But, yeah, I think we're good. I think, I do think Marquise Lee I think we just need to put Marquise Lee on IR. Like, he can't stay on the field. Like, he's hurt every fucking week. Like, I just think, maybe they should just put him on IR and be like, look, get healthy and get yourself right to go play somewhere else next year. Like, I don't think we're going to get anything for him. Just after this week, if somehow nobody offers up, like, a 7th round pick or some shit for him, I think he just needs to go. Like, It's not like we got guys better than him. He's never going to get on the field. He can't stay on the field to begin with. I just unfortunately think it needs to be the end for this guy. Sorry, Marquise, but you got to go. And I do still think we might make a run at Chris Harris. I found out from a source close to the Jaguars that any trade rumors involving Yannick Ngakoue was all from other teams offering, but never once were they thinking about it unless they get a and it's probably going to take a fucking deal from Ram like they did for Ramsey to pry that guy away from Jacksonville. So we can rest assured I don't think Yannick's going to get dealt Tuesday. So we need to resign him. He needs to stay. He's an important piece of our defense. Fucker got 2 sacks yesterday. He's a beast. Still one of the best young defensive ends in football. He don't need to go nowhere. But if anything, I think hopefully we'll deal with Andrew Norwell. I don't need to see any more of Andrew Norwell. I'd rather see what Will Richardson and AJ can do the rest of the year, and maybe look for some competition for both of them in next year's draft. And I think, and also, Gardner Minshew's playing for his job next week, I think. I think if he plays like this and wins, I think if he does that, I think just throwing Nick Foles back in is a mistake. I think our offense has been great with him running it. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what they're going to do. But just hopefully we can get a win in Houston next week. I mean, it's going to be tough. Even though we got a sort of home field advantage in London, Deshaun Watson's clutch. We saw it last week. Beat a real tough Raiders team. It's going to be tough. So I'll have hate week about that, later on in the week. And what else? If anything else does happen at the trade deadline, I just hope it's moving Andrew Norwell. But honestly though, I don't see us doing too much. If we make a trade for a guy that might come out of left field, hopefully it's a tight end, hopefully it's another cornerback, but really I just don't see us doing too much. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So that's all I got for right now. Again, Jets, Bucs, Raiders, Giants. Thank you guys so much for allowing us to draft Josh Allen, and that's all I got for right now. So I'll holler at y'all later. Go Jags, Duval till I die. 904 at Bold City, Gen Jag still representing. Let's get it this week. Let's beat Houston this week. I'm out.